Hi, hello children, how are you all? Welcome back to my class. Today in this class, we are going to continue our same lesson of maths, that is money. So open page number 45. Page number 45, chapter number 9, money. So children, in the previous class, we have learned what are coins, what are notes, rupees, paise, isn't it? Then we have learned how to convert the rupees to paise and the conversion of rupees and paise to paise, isn't it? So now let's start with another topic, that is addition and subtraction of money, which is there on page number 55. So addition and subtraction of money, you already know how to add and how to subtract the number, isn't it? So here we are going to add and subtract the money. Okay, for example, add 26 rupees 40 paise and 31 rupees 20 paise. So add 26 rupees 40 paise and 31 rupees 20 paise. So let's do it. Here we have to make two columns. One is rupees column, another is paise column. Okay. So first we have to write the rupees in rupees column. Then we have to write the paise in paise column. Here it is 26 rupees. So we have to write the 26 in the rupees column. Then 40 paise. So we have to write this 40 into paise column. Right. Next is 31 rupees. We have to write in the in the rupees column, and this 20 paise we have to write in the paise column. Okay, now let's add it. So children, first you have to add the paise, okay, which we have done in the case of addition. How we add the numbers there? How we added the numbers there? Yes, we have to start from the unit place, right? Unit, 10, 100, 1000, like this, isn't it? So here in the here we have to follow the same thing. So let's add it. First you have to start from the paise, okay, from the first unit place. So 0 plus 0 is 0, 4 plus 2 is 6. Now come to the rupees. After finishing with the paise, come to the rupees column. So 6 plus 1 is 7, 2 plus 3 is 5. So 57 rupees 60 paise. So here the answer is 57 rupees 60 paise. Understood, children? So now let's do the subtraction. Okay, so here is one example. Subtract 21 rupees 30 paise from 64 rupees 80 paise. So subtract 21 rupees 30 paise from 64 rupees 80 paise. So from means we have to write this one first, 64 rupees 80 paise. Here also we have to make two columns like this. One is rupees column, another one is a paise column. So first we have to write the rupees in rupee column, then we have to write the paise in paise column. Okay, first here 20 from means we have to write this one first, isn't it? You know it, right? So 64 rupees 80 paise. So 64 rupees which is there in the rupee column. Next paise 80 paise which is there in the paise column. Next 21 rupees 30 paise. 30 is in the paise column. Now let's subtract it. Here also you have to, the method of subtraction is similar only. Okay, first we have to start from the unit place, isn't it? So here also we have to start subtracting the numbers from the paise. Okay, we have to start from the paise. So 0 minus 0 is 0. 8 minus 3 is how much? 8 minus 3 is 5. Good. Now come to the rupees. 4 minus 1 is 3. 6 minus 2 is 4. So what is the answer here? 43 rupees 50 paise. 43 rupees 50 paise. Here, what is this, children? Yes, it's a symbol of rupee. Very good. So 43 rupees 50 paise. Understood, children, how to do the addition and the subtraction? Okay, now let's take few more examples. Okay. Now children, come to the page number 57. Verbal problems means you have to say verbally, orally. So read the problems given below. Understand how to solve verbal problems. So for example, Mary bought one pen for rupees 10 rupees 25 paise and one notebook for 18 rupees 25 paise. How much money did she spend to buy the pen and notebook? So Mary, she bought one pen for rupees 10 rupees 25 paise and one notebook for 18 rupees 25 paise. Okay, now you have to calculate that total how much amount she has spent. Okay, so means what we have to do? Yes, we have to add. Very good. First, let's write the statements, isn't it? First, here in the first line, you can see here the amount spent to buy a pen. Okay, so the amount spent to buy a pen is equal to 10 rupees 25 paise. Next one, next line, amount spent to buy a notebook. So, amount spent to buy a notebook is 18 rupees 25 paise. Next is, how much money did she spend to buy the pen and notebook? So, total amount spent is equal to, now you have to add it. Okay. So, first let us start from the paise. 5 plus 5 is how much? It will be 10. So, 0 is here and 1 will carry over to the next place. Next, 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 2 is 5. Next, we'll put the dot. Here is a dot. Means these are the paise. Okay. After finishing the paise, come to the rupees. 0 plus 8 is 8. 1 plus 1 is 2. So, what is the total amount she spent? Yes, she spent 28 rupees 50 paise. Understood, children? Okay. So, children, here, let us take one more example of subtraction. Okay, Raju has 85 rupees 50 paise. He spent 25 rupees 20 paise out of it to buy a ball. How much money is remaining with Raju? So, Raju was having 85 rupees 50 paise and he spent 25 rupees 20 paise out of it. Okay. So, you had to buy a ball. So, now you have to calculate that how much money remains with Raju. So, means what you have to do? Yes, very good. You have to subtract, isn't it? So, next here, money with Raju. Okay, how much money he was having? Money Raju had is 85 rupees 50 paise. Next, money spent to buy a ball is how much? 25 rupees 20 paise. So, 25 rupees 20 paise. Next is money remaining with Raju. So, let's subtract it. So, we have to subtract the numbers from the paise. Means the numbers which are there in the paise column. These are paise column. These are rupees. You know it, right? So, 0 minus 0 is 0. 5 minus 2 is 3. Then put a dot. Means these are paise. We have done with the paise. Now come to the rupees. 5 minus 5 is 0. 8 minus 2 is 6. So, what is the total money remains with Raju? It is 60 rupees 30 paise. 60 rupees 30 paise. Understood, children? Children, we have done this and this one example. You might have observed here that first what we have done here? Here we have written the statements. Here we have written the statements, isn't it? Then when you are asked to find the total, okay, when they are asked to find the total, what we have done here? Yes, we have done subtraction. We used we used addition, not subtraction. Okay, we used addition. So when you are asked to find the total, you have to use which mathematical operation? Yes, you have to use addition. Okay, then when you have to find how much, okay, when you have to find how much is remains, how much more or how much less. So, then in this case, what you have to do? You have to use which mathematical operation? Yes, you have to use the subtraction. Understood, children? Okay. Now, children, come to the page number 58, exercise part, that is 9.4. Add the following. Okay, let's add it. So, here you can see here. These are two columns, is rupees and paise. Yes, here are the two columns, rupees and paise. Here are the paise and here are the rupees. You have to add it. So, let's start adding from the paise. So, 7 plus 2 is 7, 8, 9. Right. Next, 6 plus 3 is, yes, 9. Very good. Next, come to the paise. Sorry, we have done with the paise. Now, come to the rupees. 5 plus 1 is 6. Next, 3 plus 2 is how much? 5. Very good. So, what is the answer here? 56 rupees 99 paise. Okay. Now, come to the second one here. 6 plus 1 is 7. 3 plus 6 is how much? 3 plus 6 is 9. Very good. Next 4 plus 2 is 4, 5, 6. 6. 4 plus 5 is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Isn't it? So what is the answer here? 96 rupees 97 paise. Isn't it? Now come to the third one. So 0 plus 5 is 5. 0 plus 9 is 9. Next 8 plus 1 is 9. 8 plus 1 is 9. So what is the answer here? 99 rupees 95 paise. Okay, let's take another example here. 0 plus 0 is 0. 2 plus 7 is how much? 2 plus 7 is 9. Very good. Next 0 plus 1 is 1. 3 plus 6 is 9. Next, here nothing is there. 1 is there, means here it is 0. You have to just imagine that if there is a no number, means here it will be a 0. Okay, so 1 plus 0 is 1. So what is the answer here? 191 rupees 90 paise. Okay, now let's take another example here. We'll take 10th one. So 5 plus 5 is how much? 5 plus 5 is 10. So we'll write 0 here and 1 will carry over to the next place. Isn't it? Next one. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 2 is 5. Next, 0 plus 5 is 5. 2 plus 2 is 4. 3 plus 4 is 7. So what is the answer here? 745 rupees 50 paise. Understood, children? So in the same way, you try to solve this remaining by yourself. Now come to the second main, subtract the following. Till then we have learned addition of money. Now we are going to do subtraction of money. Okay, so let's subtract it. We have to start subtracting from the paise. 0 minus 5. Yes, can we subtract 5 from 0? No. So what we have to do? We have to borrow 1 from the next place. So it will become 4 and this will become 10. So 10 minus 5 is 5. Very good. Next 4 minus 1 is 3. Yes or no? Next come to the rupees. 5 minus 0 is 5. Very good. Next 7 minus 3 is 4. Very good. So what is the answer here? 45 rupees 35 paise. Okay, now come to the second one. 5 minus 5 is 0. 7 minus 2 is 5. Very good. Next 0 minus 5. Can we subtract 5 from 0? No. What we have to do? Yes, we have to borrow 1 from the next place. So it will become 8 and this will become 10. So 10 minus 5 is 5. 10 minus 5 is 5. Right. Next one. 8 minus 4 is 4. So what is the answer here? 45 rupees 50 paise. So now come to the next example. So 0 minus 0 is 0. 5 minus 3 is how much? It is 2. Next 7 minus 5 is how much? 7 minus 5? 2. Very good. 3 minus 2 is 1. So what is the answer here? 12 rupees 20 paise. Understood, children? So now come to the page number 59. So here we'll take this 7th example. Okay. So here 5 minus 0 is how much? 5. 2 minus 2 is 0. Next 0 minus 0 is 0. 2 minus 5 is, can we subtract 5 from 2? No. Can we subtract this 5 from 2? No. So what we have to do? Yes, we have to borrow 1 from the next place. So this will become 0 and this will become 12. So 12 minus 5 is how much? 7. Very good. So 0 is 0. So what is the answer here? 70 rupees 50 paise. 70 rupees 50 paise. Understood, children? So let's take another example. We'll take this 8th one. So here 0 minus 5. Can we subtract the 5 from 0? No. So what we have to do? We have to borrow 1 from the next place. So this will become 7 and this will become 10. So 10 minus 5 is 5. So 7 minus 7 is 0. Next 5 minus 0 is 5. 3 minus 5 is, can we subtract the 5 from 3? No. So what we have to do? Yes, we have to borrow 1 from the next place. So this will become 0 and this will become 13. So 13 minus 5 is 8. Very good. And this 0 is 0. So what is the answer here? 85 rupees 5 paise. 85 rupees 5 paise. Understood, children? So in the same way, you try to solve this remaining by yourself. Okay. Now children, come to the third mean. Solve the following verbal problems. Solve the following verbal problems. So first one is here. If Sanju spent 19 rupees 25 paise to buy chocolates and 6 rupees 25 paise to buy biscuits, what is the total amount spent by Sanju? So first, amount spent to buy chocolates. So amount spent to buy chocolates is how much? It is 19 rupees 25 paise. Isn't it? Next, amount spent to buy biscuits is how much? It is, yes, 6 rupees 25 paise. Okay, now let us see total amount spent by Sanju. So what we have to do? Total amount in the sense? Yes, we have to add it. Okay, so 5 plus 5 is 10. So we'll write 0 here and 1 will carry over to the next place. So 1 plus 2, 3. 3 plus 2 is 5. So now we'll put the dot. Now come to the rupees. 9 plus 6 is how much? 9 plus 6 is 15. So we'll write 5 here and 1 will carry over to the next place. So 1 plus 1 is 2. So what is the total amount spent by Sanju? What is the total amount spent by Sanju? It is 25 rupees 50 paise. 25 rupees 50 paise. Understood, children? So in here next one, Sonali's father gave her 80 rupees and her mother gave her 25 rupees 25 paise. What is the total amount of money Sonali has? So amount, first let us see the statements. Amount given by Sonali's father is how much? It is 80 rupees. Here only there is a 80 rupees. There is no paise. So in this case, you just need to put a dot and you have to write the paise. Means you have to write 0 paise. Okay. Next, amount given by Sonali's mother is how much? 20. Yes, 25 rupees 25 paise. So now we have to see the total amount of money Sonali has. So total amount with Sonali. What we have to do? Yes, we have to add. So 0 plus 5 is 5. 0 plus 2 is 2. Now put the dot. Now come to the rupees. 0 plus 5 is 5. 8 plus 2 is 10. Very good. So what is the total amount with Sonali? It is 105 rupees 25 paise. This is a symbol of rupee. Okay. So 105 rupees 25 paise. Understood, children? Now turn the page. Page number 60. Okay. Shekhar purchased an ice cream by paying 7 rupees 25 paise and he also purchased a pen of cost 5 rupees 25 paise. What is the total amount spent by Shekhar? So Shekhar, he has purchased one ice cream of rupees how much? 7 rupees 25 paise and he also purchased a pen of rupees 5 rupees 25 paise. Now we have to see what is the total amount spent by Shekhar. So what we have to do? Yes, so we have to add it. For first, let us write the statement. In the first line here you can see Shekhar purchased an ice cream. First we have to write the ice cream. So amount spent to buy ice cream is how much? Yes, 7 rupees 25 paise. Next, and he also purchased a pen. So amount spent to buy pen is equal to how much? Rupees 5 rupees 25 paise. So next is what is the total amount spent by Shekhar? So total amount spent by Shekhar is equal to what we have to do? Yes, Total amount in the sense what? Yes, we have to add. Very good. So let's add it. 5 plus 5 is 10. So 0 will write here and 1 will carry over to the next place. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 2 is 5. Next we'll put the dot. Now come to the money. 7 plus 5 is 12. Isn't it? Okay. So what is the total amount spent by Shekhar? It is 12 rupees 50 paise. 12 rupees 50 paise. We'll write this rupee symbol. Okay. It is 12 rupees 50 paise. Understood, children? So in the same way, you try to solve this 2 by yourself. Okay. Now come to the fourth main. Solve the following statement problems. Okay. Rekha has 125 rupees 50 paise and she spent 13 rupees 75 paise to buy an ice cream. How much money is remaining with her? So the Rekha, she was having 125 rupees 50 paise and she spent 13 rupees 75 paise to buy an ice cream. So now you have to calculate that how much money is remaining with her. So what we have to do here? Yes, we have to subtract. Remaining means we have to subtract. Very good. So first let us write the statement. First we have to see in the first line. Rekha has 125 rupees 50 paise. So total money with Rekha. It is how much? Yes, it is how much? 125 rupees 50 paise. Then she spent 13 rupees 75 paise to buy an ice cream. So money spent for ice cream is how much? It is rupees 13 rupees 75 paise. So money remaining, how much money is remaining with her? Money remaining with Rekha. So let's subtract it. So 0 minus 5. Can we subtract 5 from 0? No. What we have to do? Yes, we have to borrow 1 from the next place. So this will become 4 and this will become 10. So 10 minus 5 is 5. Next 4 minus 7. Can we subtract 7 from 4? No. So children, what we have to do? We have to borrow 1 from the next place. Okay, we have to borrow 1 from the next place. Means the numbers which are there in the rupees. Okay, so you have to goes on continuously subtract or add the numbers. Okay, afterwards you can put the dot. So here we'll borrow 1 from this place. So this will become 4 and this will become 14. So 14 minus 7 is 7. Then we'll put the dot here. Next 4 minus 3 is 1. 2 minus 1 is 1. 1 is 1. So rupees. So total money remaining with Rekha is how much? It is 111 rupees 75 paise. 111 rupees 75 paise. Understood, children? So now come to the page number 61. Now let's take another example. We'll take this third one. Okay. If Jaya had, and here children, one more thing. Here we have done the first one and the second one is similar to that first one. Okay, you just try to do it by yourself. Now come to the third one. If Jaya had 20 rupees 0 paise, if she spent 15 rupees 50 paise to buy tomato, how much money remains with Jaya? Okay, first let us write the statement. First, in the first one you can see if Jaya had, so money with Jaya is how much? 20 rupees 0 paise. We'll write 20 rupees 0 paise. Next, if she spent 15 rupees 50 paise to buy tomatoes, so amount spent to buy tomato is how much? It is 15 rupees 50 paise. 15 rupees 50 paise. So next is how much money remains with Jaya? Amount remains with Jaya. So what we have to do here? Remains in the sense we have to subtract, right? So let's subtract it. 0 minus 0 is 0. 0 minus 5 is, can we subtract 5 from 0? No. What we have to do? Yes, we have to borrow 1 from the next place. Means the rupees, from the rupees. Okay. And here. And this is also 0. It can't give you anything. So we have to move to the next place. So this one. So it will become 1 and this will give it to this one. This place. Okay. And this will become 10. It don't want it now. Isn't it? So it will again give it to this one. So it will become 9 and this will become 10. You know this method, children. Already we have done in the case of addition. Sorry, in the case of subtraction. Isn't it? Yes. So here 10 minus 5 is 5. Then we'll put the dot is here. After the two numbers, we'll put the dot. Next 9 minus 5 is how much? 9 minus 5 is 9. 9 minus 5 is how much? 4. Next 1 minus 1 is 0. So the amount remains with Jaya is 4 rupees 50 paise. 4 rupees 50 paise. Understood, children? So in the same way, you try to solve this 4th and 5th by yourself.